Prophylactic methods of pest management refer to preventative measures designed to minimize pest infestations before they occur. These methods are crucial in integrated pest management strategies aiming to reduce reliance on chemical pesticides and promote sustainable agriculture practices. Here is a detailed overview of common prophylactic methods like crop rotation. Changing the type of crop grown in a specific field from season to season disrupts pest life cycles. Pests that rely on specific plants for survival and reproduction are deprived of their hosts, reducing their population. Sanitation, maintaining clean and tidy farming practices reduce the availability of food, water, and shelter for pests. This include timely removal of crop residues, weeds, and debris that can harbor pests. Use of resistant varieties, planting crop varieties that are naturally resistant or tolerant to pests can significantly reduce the impact of pest attacks. Resistant traits can include physical barriers, biochemical defenses, or traits that deter pests. Mechanical barriers, physical barriers such as netting, screens, and row covers can protect crops from insect pests. These barriers prevent pests from reaching plants while allowing sunlight, water, and air to penetrate. Trap crops. Planting attractive crops near the main crop to lure pests away is an effective strategy. The trap crop is more susceptible to pests than the main crop, which reduces pest pressure on the primary crop. Biological control: introducing biological enemies of pests such as predators, parasitoids, pathogens can help control pest populations. This method relies on maintaining a balanced ecosystem where beneficial organisms keep pest populations in check. Cultural practices: adjusting planting dates, spacing, and irrigation methods can influence pest behavior and reduce their impact. For example, early planting can help avoid peak pest populations, while proper spacing can improve airflow and reduce humidity that favors pests. Monitoring and early detection: regular monitoring of fields for signs of pest infestation allows early intervention. Early detection enables timely action, such as targeted pesticide application if necessary before pests cause significant damage. So, important points: crop rotation, sanitation, use of resistant varieties, mechanical barriers, trap crops, biological control, cultural practices, then monitoring and early detection, then comes uses of traps and pheromones. Sticky traps, pheromone traps, and light traps can capture pests and disrupt their mating cycles. Pheromones can also be used to confuse pests, make it difficult for them to locate mates or hosts. Educational programs: educational farmers and agricultural workers about pest biology, IPM strategies, and the importance of prophylactic measures encourages the adoption of sustainable pest management practices. By integrating these prophylactic methods into agricultural practices, farmers can reduce reliance on chemical pesticides, minimize environmental impact, and maintain crop productivity sustainably. Effective pest management often involves combining several of these methods in a coordinated manner tailored to specific crops and local pest pressures. Biological pest control. Biological pest control, also known as biocontrol, refers to the use of living organisms to suppress pest populations and manage pest damage in agricultural, forestry, or urban settings. This approach harnesses natural ecological processes and relationships to reduce reliance on synthetic pesticides and promote sustainable pest management practices. Key aspects of biological pest control include natural enemies like employing predators, parasitoids, pathogens, or competitors that naturally regulate pest populations by feeding on or parasitizing them. Then target specificity. Biological control agents are often species specific or target a narrow range of pest species, minimizing harm to beneficial organisms and the environment. The integration with IPM: it is an integral part of integrated pest management IPM, which combines biological, cultural, mechanical, and chemical control methods to maximize effectiveness while minimizing environmental and economic risks. In applications, biological control can involve the introduction, classical biological control, augmentation, released mass-produced natural enemies, or conversion, enhancing existing populations of natural enemies. Overall, biological pest control offers sustainable and environmentally friendly alternatives to chemical pesticides, contributing to ecosystem health, biodiversity conservation, and long-term pest management strategies. Biological control of pests has a rich history dating back centuries, evolving from ancient practices to modern scientific approaches. Here's a brief overview. Ancient times, early civilizations like the Egyptians and Chinese used natural enemies such as birds and predatory insects to control pests like locusts and aphids. Then 80th and 90th centuries, the concept of biological control gained more attention with examples like the importation of Australian ladybird beetle to California in the late 80s to control cotonication scale on citrus trees. Early 20th century, the release of predatory insects such as parasitoid wasps against insect pests became more systematic. Notable success include the control of cotton boll weevil in the United States using parasitic wasps. Mid 20th century, the development of pesticides temporarily reduced interest in biological control. However, concerns over pesticide resistance, environmental impacts, and public health led to reassurance of interest in biological control methods. Late 20th century to present, advances in molecular biology, ecology, and integrated pest management have enhanced biological control approaches. This includes the use of genetically modified organisms, GMOs, of pest control, conservation biological control, manipulating habitats to favor natural enemies, and augmentation biological control, releasing natural enemies. Global efforts. International organizations like the International Organization for Biological Control IOBC promote research and application to biological control worldwide. Various countries have established regulatory frameworks to ensure safe and effective implementation to biological control agents. Throughout this history, biological control has proven effective against numerous pests while minimizing environmental impacts compared to chemical pesticides. Ongoing research continues to define and refine and expand the use of biological control in sustainable agriculture and pest management. The natural enemies of pests such as parasites, parasitoids, and predators in biological control. In biological control, natural enemies play a crucial role in suppressing pest populations. Here is a detailed look at the type of natural enemies commonly used. Predators. Predators are organisms that directly consume and kill their prey. They may feed on various life stages of pests, including eggs, larvae, pupae, and adult. Examples: ladybird beetles, ladybugs, lacewings, predatory mites, predatory bugs like minute pirate bugs, spiders, ground beetles, and predatory nematodes. Mechanism: predators hunt and consume pests, reducing their numbers directly. They can be generalists, feeding on a wide range of prey, and specialists targeting specific pests. And parasitoids, definition: parasitoids are insects that lay their eggs in or on the body of a pest to host a pest. The parasitoid larvae develop within or on the host, eventually killing it. Examples: Trichogramma wasps, targeting insect eggs, then braconid wasps, then actinomoid wasps, arachnid, tachinid flies, and certain beetles, and parasitic nematodes. Mechanism: parasitoids are often highly specific to their host species or even particular life stages. They weaken or kill the pest population by reducing their reproductive capacity.